Hi guys, welcome back to the archives, and today we're going to be talking about the new Jazwares plushies. Okay, so as you can see, we got a lot of new plushies from Jazwares, including the Marionette, Nightmarion, Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, and Foxy. So I want to go through and talk about the quality, how they feel, how they look, and compare them to what we've been used to for years, which is Funko plushies. Because this is now going to be the staple of FNAF merch. New figures, new plushies, new everything. Jazwares has taken over. So we're gonna see how they hold up to the Funko plushies. So first thing I want to note is that these guys are super soft. They are made of really good plush material. They're super squishy, they're a little wider, and they're just super soft. I love how these guys feel. Here is the new tag, and I like that it is classic Freddy. A lot of Funko plushies had withered Freddy on the tag. And here is the tail tag. Now, I've been seeing online that the tail tag comes in a different size. So here you can see the bigger one on Freddy versus Foxy. Not sure why that is. I don't think there's a difference between the two, but he has a bigger tag for some reason. I don't know. Another thing is their eyes do glow in the dark. If you want to see that, you can check out my Instagram. Same name as on here, and you can see the picture of Freddy's eyes glowing in the dark. But I think all of their eyes glow in the dark. So now let's grab the original 2016, 2015 Funko plushie and compare it to this one. Okay, so automatically you can see a size difference, a color difference, a quality difference, material difference, everything. So comparing the Jazwares to the Funko, it's a lot bigger, a lot more plush. He has the weighted beads in his bottom so he sits upright, and he's heavier on the bottom so he doesn't fall over. Funko plushies do not have that. So this is a 2016 Funko plush with the original tag. As I said, Funko used withered Freddy for their tags for some reason. The hat, let's see. The hat is like, you guys know what Funko plushies hats feel like, but this is more of a silky material. This is a lot thinner on the brim so it doesn't stay down. So I don't know if I like that, if I can get it to stay down. But it is like more of a thin silky material versus this felt thicker material. Now Funko plushies are known to split in the hat brim. This one has not yet, luckily. These little flappy eyebrows I never liked. His big plastic nose, they always get scratched or scuffed, and you know, I like it when it's shiny, but it doesn't always stay shiny. So the Jazwares Freddy has a plush nose. So thicker material on the Funko versus the silky material on the Jazwares. Tail tags, pretty similar. I mean, just like plushie alone, this one to me looks more like Freddy. I don't know, I don't like the bugging out eyes, and a lot of Funko plushies, like their eyes, you know, these are just flat. So bit of a difference, not much though, and it's gonna be the same with Bonnie, Foxy, and Chica, except the Chica plushie is the one that's going to be most different because she actually has a cupcake, and the Funko Chica plushie does not. So, and the tag is a little bit different on this one. It doesn't have the double tag, also with the smaller tail tag, and the fact that she has a back piece to her bib. Funko didn't do that. So here's the Funko Chica. Yeah, I mean, it does have a little one, but it's not the same. doesn't have the confetti on it. It's a lot bigger. And her eyes are purple. This is more of a maroon. Obviously the weight difference, the size, the material, everything. And with Bonnie as well. Again, Funko's eyes have always been funky. Like sometimes you can get a Funko plushie with one eye looking this way and one eye looking that way. So I like that the Jazwares, they got him in one spot. His ears stay up, bow tie different material, but this one matches the rest of him. Although I kind of like that they gave Bonnie a tail on the Funko. Jazwares did not give Bonnie a tail. So let's take a look at Foxy. Foxy Funko versus Jazwares. Now, the eye patch, I don't really like that. This is more 3D. Again, I hate these eyebrows on the Funko plushie, so I'm glad they got rid of that and their actual eyebrows. But I don't like the fact that the eye patch isn't like a separate piece like this one. And these teeth always fall off or get messed up or fray, again with the plastic nose. So they did give him some teeth, but they are stitched on. So I do like that. And they did, you know, the color difference in the feet and the belly and the nose. So very similar. I think this one is more color accurate because Foxy doesn't have brown inside of his ears. It's more of the reddish color. So that. But the main one I wanted to compare was the puppet plush. Okay, for reference, here's the Funko puppet plush, and this is just a piece of plastic over the top of the plush with just a fake, or not fake, a plain black head, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm so happy that they gave him or her plush face that's actually stitched on and not just a piece of plastic overlaid, because this one wrinkles and it's just, I don't like it. So the stripes are much bigger, the buttons have more detail instead of just 3 white dots. Love the marionette plush from Jazwares. Now I don't have one to compare Night Marion to since we haven't had this plushie, not from Funko. So these two are great. I really like them. As far as price point, these were $15. These are usually like $12 to $14, so about going the same, but for a lot more quality and a weighted plushie versus this one that likes to fall over. And you know, we've had these Funko plushies for years, so it's really good to see something new and refreshing and different. Even though we're getting a lot of new FNAF merch, I'm glad that they're revamping these plushies and giving them a second wind because they really deserve it. So you can find this at GameStop, Box Lunch, Hot Topic, Halloween Horror Nights, and some other stores. So if you like these Jazwares plushies, let me know in the comments. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We'll be reviewing more Jazwares merch coming soon. Bye!